Okay, welcome back to the series Road to 2100. This is day 9, I believe, and I've split this video into timestamps, so I've tried to make sure all the footage of me playing the game is actually useful when I'm showing you stuff. And towards the end, I just put my own analysis in because there's a massive thing at the very end that you need to learn. If you even want to get to 2000, you need to learn this lesson I learned in this game against a 1900. There's a very, very key lesson in this game. And if you don't know it, you're probably never going to get to 2000. Hope you enjoy, and there's a lot of lessons to learn and a lot you can add to your own game, and I'm sure you will get better from this video. So I really want these videos to help you because I want to give you those thoughts that I just wish I kind of knew. You know, what's someone that the rating I want to be? What are they thinking about? So obviously C6. I'm not claiming I'm like a genius, by the way. It's just like if a 2300 was playing a chess game, I would kind of want to know what they're thinking about, because that way I can kind of, you know, just take what I want and I can go get better. Okay, I've sillily transposed into an opening I didn't actually want to play. So that's a great start. Now I can go E6, which is the Caro-Kann, but I can also go C5, which is not quite the same for some reason. I think it's because this pawn's here automatically. So normally this can happen, right? We get the kind of Caro-Kann, and I will go C5, but there's no knight here. I don't think it should matter too much, though. It does matter a bit, because knight C6 doesn't come with tempo, so I'll go E6. It's still same idea, though. I think we might be in the short variation. He does this, which is very interesting, because I can actually exchange. Watch this. So this is my thought. What I want to do is I want to exchange queen takes. I want to check him, hopefully provoke a move like this, bishop d2, and then I want to exchange queens. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because, okay, so let's say c3 is what I'd want, but knight d2 would be the best move. So this is not the best idea. And the reason why it's not the best idea is because if we went knight d2, when I go here, he can actually break with c4, and it makes it a bit more complicated for him. So I'll go queen a6. And if he castles, I get to double these pawns. But also, if he moves his queen, then I stop him from castling. If he moves back, he cannot castle, which is good for me. So I can double these pawns now. This is kind of the whole idea, because now if he moves his queen, now my queen's probably misplaced. So I want to do this. I'm going to double these pawns. And now I can just develop normally. I think getting my knight to the f5 square where it attacks this is probably a good idea. I could go knight h6, but I also need to work out what he wants to do. I can't be too kind of focused. I think an idea like f4 would be strong for him. I think I'm going to go knight e7, and I want to come to f5. Hello. Yeah, just making sure my mic is working. Yeah, so that's a very interesting move. That'd be interesting. You also go f4, I guess, eh? Okay, cool. That is interesting. Now, I've got two options, but let's think quick. If I go knight g6, he wants to go f4, and he wants to reinforce this. I can't go g5. I could go c3. I could actually go h6 and g4, but that stops it, so that's kind of a waste of time. I can go c5 as well, but that invites this. So I think I'm going to go... His knight's very weirdly placed, but he wants to go here. I'm going to go knight e7. Seems like a fair move. Should be a fair move, because I want to just kind of play it kind of safe. Yep. Okay. This is fine for him. I can castle queenside as well, which is also quite good. I'm trying to think if this is a threat. Takes. He gets his rook active, so g6 might be a good move for me. I'm going to go g6, so I want to stop this idea, because he can get his pieces very active that way. Yeah. You can get his pieces very active that way, and it's not something I really want to deal with. And now I also can go here, and, okay, I feel like he doesn't know what he's supposed to do. Which is fine. Because he's trying to go for this, which, I don't know, it seems a bit off. Like, I can go here, and after takes, I double my pawns, but I get an open g-file, attack this. If he goes there, I think I actually have this move. And I threaten to take it. So let's just look at this. This takes. This is under-offended, so we could play that, right? It still looks very weird. I kind of want to do it, though. Some part of me needs to do it. Also have this. This is very weak, obviously. Okay, but I can double my pawns, and then I get the open G file. I don't have a queen, though, which makes it quite interesting, but let's try this, then. I want to do this. Stop this. The open G file should be quite useful. This is what I'm banking on. This is why I'm going to do it. Obviously, we don't take with that, because then he might have some counterplay. Now I attack this, and if this... Okay, but he just hangs the pawn. Perfect. So now I take this, but I take it with a tempo, which is very important. I attack his knight now. And now my position looks pretty good. All of these pawns cover the light squares. I kind of want to castle my king. Where's my king safe? Okay, what's he threatening? Is he threatening anything here? This is what I have to look at. Is he threatening anything? No. Okay, cool. So I can also castle my king. But is my king safe here? My king might be safe on e7. I'm trying to think. Do I need to actually castle my king? I feel like it's better on e7. Just need to make sure there's nothing weird that I'm missing. I move like b5, and a move like rook b8 could be a problem. You know? So a move like rook b8 could be a problem. Rook b8 could kind of be annoying. This is also quite interesting. c5. No, because I give him this. Now, if I exchange, right, I've got a dark squared bishop. My dark squared bishop's good. His is bad, though. If I also castle, that allows that. So I almost want to go like rook b8. Because if I go here, he's got this, and I've got to move quick. So, how else can I defend it there? Yeah. Rook b8 seems pretty good. But is there any, do I have a better move? Rook b8. Knight a5? Okay. Let's go rook b8. I feel like I need to just keep this pawn defended. Go rook b8. Because this is kind of a threat. And then I start just doing my own stuff. Okay, cool. I didn't want to waste your time. The game kind of... The thing is, my morale already dropped. But he played this move, rook b1. And the way I do this all respectfully, because I don't really want to waste your time if you're watching this, because I've got great respect for your time, and I wouldn't watch someone just kind of playing chess, low mood. Okay, guys, so the game kind of went on. I'll show you how quickly the game went on, because there's very key ideas. One key idea, and that's all I need to show you, because it matters the most. So in the game, this happened. Because I was up a pawn, so this game stung, and I was pretty upset. Not too upset, but it just stung. So I was doing just loads of stupid stuff. What he did is he kind of fixed this weakness. It's on a dark square. I don't have a dark square bishop, so he fixed this weakness. And I'm kind of in trouble. And you can see I'm moving this pawn off the board. Like, what am I really doing here? I'm just playing silly moves, you know, and then I blundered this. So I played stupid, right? But the problem was I wasn't thinking of my own plans, only thinking of my opponent's plan. So this move here was played in the video. I go a5, knight c4, and now I've got a very key move. There's really only one move here, and if you don't find this move, you pretty much you suffer for the rest of the game. So I'll let you try pause the video and let you find it. If you find it, oh my goodness, shout out. Message me on Instagram. I've got my Instagram in the description. Message it in the comments. Because here I played the move king e7, which is not right, but there's a very crucial idea here, which is b5. I kept on focusing on his plans, but I've got to remember I've got a 3 versus 1. This is massive. We're really a 2 versus 1, which means I can create a passed pawn. So I'm not thinking about my own problems, and that was the downfall of this game. Massive problem. When I coach people, it's something I also see. When I look back on my own game, here I stupidly took with the knight. Sorry, here I stupidly, okay, so in the game, this kind of played, but after king e7, I took with the bishop. My bishop's a very strong piece. We actually wanted 2 dark square bishops because I'm up a pawn. My bishop is better than his, but I allowed this knight versus bishop endgame, which was a massive mistake because his bishop got active and my knight it couldn't get into the game. Although it looks like it should be good, it actually can't really get into the game. So massive lesson I've learned from this. After here, I've got to go b5. This is the move. Because after knight c5, you take with this. And I didn't want to do this because I was scared my bishop was going to get trapped. But there's a very key move here. I think it's after king e7. And to say they will try and play this move. So first they've got to go like rook b3. They can't play a3 straight away because you just take it. But say they go for like a move like this. They try and play this. Here you've got the very nice move and you go d4. And what this does is it pretty much creates this. And you might be wondering. Well, you're wondering? Okay, well what happens if he takes here? if he takes here, I have this kind of move here, which wins that. And now I get, so I there's kind of a fork here. And let's just say he defends. I haven't actually even looked at the engine's evaluation of this. At the end of the day, I still have rook d1 to put pressure here. I still have these pawns, and I will be winning this. He's very passive position. His rook's got no entry into the game. My rooks do, because I've got the semi-open d-file. So that was my downfall of the game. I didn't look at my own plan. So yeah, that was really my downfall of the game. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. So that was my downfall, and if you're watching this, I should have forced a dark square bishop endgame, is because it's not opposite squared bishops, because my dark squared bishop was better. And I should have used what I had. So thank you for watching this video. I just didn't want to waste your time with me, low morale. Let me know if you want me to do things more like this, where I just interject and just cut the BS. Because at the start of the game, I can actually be useful, but when I kind of get low morale, I can't really do too much. So thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate your time and attention. Have a good rest of your day.